Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we'll be showing you how to create a YouTube channel. In particular, the beginning, getting from 0 to 1000 or 100 subscribers. So this video is really a bit of a celebration as well, because recently I got 5,000 subscribers, which for me is pretty big and pretty hard for me to comprehend. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, it means a lot to me. But let's just get on with the video. So the first part of this video is going to be about views and subscribers. In this part I'm going to be talking about how it's important to gain loyal subscribers, and how to get that you need to get lots of views. So the big problem is that you need more views and you need more subscribers. The more views you have, the better. But also the more subscribers you have, the better indication you have of how many people really like your content. But remember, loyal subscribers only come from lots of views. So before you start wondering on how to get lots of subscribers, you need to start wondering how to get lots of views first. So the solution is to have videos which have a balance between being searched a lot and getting lots of views, but also encouraging people to subscribe, and having videos which views also come from people that are subscribed to your channel. So there are 4 steps to this process when you're creating your videos. The first step is to think of a video idea that will get you lots of views. So this might be some sort of viral video idea that you have. It might be something that you know you search up a lot but there aren't many videos for. It might be some topic or title that is trending at the moment, like some sort of political thing, or anything that you think will get lots of views and has the potential to be that kind of viral video. The second step is to figure out how you're going to get that idea viewed, through search results or through recommended videos. Now it doesn't really matter which one it is, but as long as you know that your video is definitely going to get viewed through search results or through recommended videos, when you're starting out on your YouTube channel, I recommend you go for search results, because it's very difficult to get your videos recommended on YouTube if you have only 3 subscribers. Now the third step is that while you're actually making the video, you need to make sure that all the content in your channel is very similar, and that the people that are watching the video that you're going to create would also like to watch other videos that you make on your channel. The fourth step is to make sure people in your videos know that you aren't just some person who likes to make viral videos. You need to let your audience know that your other videos are similar to this one, so that they can view your other videos and hopefully subscribe. Now the way you do this is very, very important. It doesn't have to be super obvious, and I get very turned off when people do this in a super obvious way, such as smash that subscribe button. It just doesn't work, because you're forcing them to do something and they don't feel comfortable with it. But for example, what I do in my videos, I don't even mention subscribing to my channel. I just let everyone know that I have other videos that they might enjoy. And I don't even just tell them that, I do it very, very subtly. And I also do it at the beginning of my videos. So instead of starting my videos with, "Hi, how's it going? Welcome to today's video," which I actually do quite a bit, what I try to do, because I make a lot of hit film tutorials, when I start my videos I try to say, "Hello everybody and welcome back to another hit film tutorial," which tells everyone that I make lots of hit film tutorials on my channel. For me, that's a really great way to let everyone know that I make hit film tutorials without pushing it right in their face. So the second part is professionalism, because no one will want to subscribe to a channel that only has 3 subscribers. So this is the big hurdle that is very hard to get over. Now, in this video I am sort of talking about the journey from 0 to 1000 subscribers. The journey from 0 to 100 subscribers, in my opinion, is the hardest one, because you don't have any credentials or anything saying that your videos are good. In fact, people will sort of look down on you. You need to make sure that your videos are really professional, because that's the only reason that someone might want to subscribe to you. After you get 100 subscribers, it's easier to get more subscribers, and after 1000, it becomes easier and you look even more professional. But with 0 to 100 subscribers, there are some things that you can do to make your videos look more professional. In fact, there are these 3 things. So these are step 1, 2, and 3. I think that step 3 is really the most important, and step 1 probably one of the lesser important things, but we're just going to go over it in this order. Step 1 is to use the best gear you have available to you. Step 2 is to create channel art and intros. to tie all of your videos together and make it seem like it's all coming from the one guy, which it is. And the third step is to act professional, even if you don't have really good gear because you're just starting out. If you act professional and if everyone thinks that you look really professional, then you will look really professional. So gear. You don't need professional gear to start a YouTube channel. If you already have gear which you think you might be able to use, then sure, go ahead and use that. But you definitely don't need it. I got to 5,000 subscribers with just my built-in computer microphone, and it's worked really well. I've since upgraded, and the one that you're listening to this video with is a better microphone. But all that really matters is creating content that people will search for and want to see more of. It's more important to figure out a professional way to deliver your videos than to have good sound quality or excellent 1080p 60 video quality, although of course it does help. The second step is channel art. Now, something that a lot of people in YouTube really mess up is that the point of channel art isn't just to look cool and, to make your channel look cool. It's to really just tie your videos together and to make your channel look like a channel rather than a bunch of videos just put together. You want all of your videos to have the same kind of look, and for me that includes all of my intros, my thumbnails, my channel banners, my profile pictures, and in my video tutorials I have difficulty scales now, and every single one of these things all look the same because they all feature this light bulb. This is sort of symbolic because I make video tutorials, so it's like a light bulb, it gives you ideas, it enlightens you, and that's just one of my symbols. It doesn't have to look super professional, but it just has to tie in with all the aspects of your channel together. Now, another example of this is Grade A Under A. He makes all of his videos using Microsoft Paint, and his channel art doesn't look very good at all. His videos themselves don't look very good at all, but his characters, his everything, they all have lots of character, and his videos are just really great. It doesn't need to look really professional, but his whole channel really ties together really well. And the third step is to act professional, because if you seem as though you know what you're doing, other people will have much more confidence in you and your channel, and they'll think about subscribing. You need to make sure that your videos always keep the audience's attention and are edited professionally. You need to try and keep out jarring cuts, etc., and just try and make your videos as professional as possible. YouTube, of course, isn't quite the professional platform that something like TV is, but it's still very important that you act as though you're a YouTuber with lots of subscribers. The third part of this video is general tips, and you can use lots of these tips to lift the general production value and to make your videos much better. Copy certain aspects of your favorite YouTubers. That's my first tip. They know the formula, they've got millions of subscribers, so use it. Just make sure you don't copy them completely. So you can, like Jacksepticeye, have your own cool phrase or be hyperactive, have really cool intros, or do vlogs like Casey does, all of that sort of cool stuff. Also, make sure you try out all sorts of different things to find your own style like all of these YouTubers have. It's important you don't copy them completely, because then you're just copying them and people would rather watch them than you because you just aren't as good as them, you're just a worse version of them. You need to have something that's different to popular YouTubers as well, but you can always copy certain aspects of your videos from popular YouTubers. My next tip is to find a type of video to make that includes both of these two things. First of all, not many other people have to have made it. So for me, that was doing hit film tutorials. When I started, not really all that many people had made those hit film tutorials, so I had not that much competition and it was much easier for me. But at the same time, if no one else makes that type of video, then it might be because it's not popular. You have to find a little bit of a video niche in which not many people have created videos on it, but it's a fast growing area of YouTube and has the potential to get lots of views. Another tip is to make shorter videos. Shorter videos are much easier to watch, and in YouTube, unlike with films, you can't just sit around and let the story unfold you for 2 hours. You've just got 5 minutes and you just want to make a funny 5-minute video, or a 5-minute video that does something or other. Don't make it very long. I know a lot of my videos are actually quite long for YouTube videos, but the shorter videos you can make, the more your audience will actually want to click on it, because they won't think that they'll be wasting so much of their time on your video. But also, if you have short videos, it'll teach you to get to the point and not bore your audience out. You'll also get a better feel for how to do YouTube when you make shorter videos, but more of them. And my final tip is to make thumbnails and video titles that really work. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to go and create clickbaity sort of titles,
But what it does mean that thumbnails and video titles really do matter. You need to find a balance between video titles that are very clickbaity and video titles that are too not clickbaity, which as well is what my video titles are, not very clickbaity. But then again, I'm going for more of the search results than I am for more of the recommended videos. So know where your video views are going to come from the searches or being shared and recommended, and then you'll be able to see whether you want a more clickbaity kind of approach or whether you want to go for a more laid back sort of approach. And so that is my final tip. And with that, we're going to finish up this video. I hope that whatever YouTube endeavors you have, that you will succeed. Creating a YouTube channel is very fun at times, and it's very, very rewarding. Not just from money or anything, but it's really great to have a following of people that really enjoy the type of content that you create. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay shiny. Bye.